Who is?
This is your at-fault vehicle. She moved over to the passenger seat to get her insurance information out, but.
So she was driving?
Yeah.
Anybody else in the
car?
car?
Seat when we got here and everything, but.
Okay. Ma'am, can you go out the other side? Excuse me? This door won't open. Can you go out the driver's side for me? What happened?
I'm sitting here.
Okay. You were driving this car?
No.
No.
I didn't drive this car. I was just sitting here.
Then who was driving it?
I have no idea. I wasn't driving.
You weren't driving?
No. I'm just sitting here.
Well, who was driving?
I have no idea.
Whose car is this?
My car.
It's your car? I mean, you don't. It's not your car.
No, it isn't my car. I was just sitting here.
Everybody else is saying that you were driving. All the witnesses here were saying that you were driving. Where are you coming from?
You know me. I was just sitting. I really was sitting here.
How much alcohol you drunk tonight?
I had a lot to drink, but I wasn't driving.
Where were you drinking at?
I was at 90's bar.
90's bar? What is a lot to you? Can you put a number to that?
Yeah, I am very drunk.
You are very drunk, you said?
I'm very drunk.
Where are those cuts from on your hand? Are they from the airbag? What? You said yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, airbag deployed on the driver's side, not the
I
passenger
wasn't
side.
drinking.
If there was a passenger, you weren't drinking. You just told me you were drinking.
I have been very drinking, but I didn't.
What is your name?
I'm Beth, and I wasn't drinking.
What's your last name, Beth?
I'm Ricketts. I work for the police department.
You were not drinking. You just told me that you were drunk.
I am very drunk, but
But you weren't drinking. Can I talk to you on the sidewalk out here?
no, I want to sit right here.
You don't want to get out of the car?
Drinking.
You weren't drinking. You just told me you're drunk.
I am.
Yeah, but you keep saying you weren't drinking. You tell me you were driving the car. You have injuries from an airbag, and the only airbag that was deployed was the driver's. Would you be willing to do a couple field sobriety tests?
I just want to go home.
You just want to go home? You don't want to do any field sobriety tests?
I just want to go home.
Okay. How much did you have to drink at 90's bar?
I mean, I'm drunk. I'm not.
Okay.
I was not.
Okay, so we already determined you don't want to do field sobriety tests. That's fine.
I don't.
Okay. So this is your car, right? Which way down the road were you driving? What street were you driving on?
Thought I was driving the right way.
You thought you were what?
I was driving the right way.
You thought you were driving the right way? Okay. So were you coming down Whole Street?
Mm-hmm.
So you were coming this way.
Okay. What do I need to do not get in trouble?
To not get in trouble?
Yeah.
You're driving a motor vehicle. You were driving this car, correct? Yeah. Okay. And you have been drinking a lot. And to your own admission, you are drunk, right? So what would that make you believe? So there was no one else inside of your car, right?
No.
No, just you.
Just me.
Just you. Okay. And you were coming south down Whole Street?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And how did the accident happen? Do you know?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Did you run a red light or what?
I have no clue.
Okay. Are you sure you're coming down Broad Street or Whole Street, not Broad Street? Okay. So where were you parked at? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I was at 90.
Where's your car parked at?
90.
At 90, right in front of the business?
Mm-hmm.
On which street?
90.
Which street was your car parked on?
90.
Do you know which street that is?
Yeah, it's.
What street was your car parked? Was it parked on the street or was it parked in a parking garage?
No, I was in front of 90's and I was going to go home.
Okay. All right. How many? I know you said you've had a lot to drink. How many glasses of whatever did you drink?
I haven't had that much. I've had like 3 glasses.
Of what? Beer, liquor, wine?
Beer.
Beer? What were they called?
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying you had 3 gin and tonics?
Mm-hmm.
What time did you start drinking? 5 p.m.? When was your last drink?
5 p.m.
So you started drinking at 5 and you ended drinking at 5. Alright. Just place your hands behind your back, okay?
Okay, thanks.
How old are you?
I'm old enough to know better.
Huh?
But what's your age? You're over 21, right?
I'm 37.
37. Okay. Ma'am, you are under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol.
Where am I going?
We're going to go to my police car.
Where's that?
A couple cars down here, okay? Let me just pat you down very quick.
Be sweet to me.
What's that?
Or be sweet to me.
Be sweet to you? Don't worry. Take care. Alright, come on, let's walk down the sidewalk here, okay?
Will you can you be nice to me?
I will be nice to you, yes ma'am. And put your seatbelt on you.
Be nice to me, please.
I have to read you something, okay? It's called the Georgia Implied Consent Notice. There's a yes or no question at the end. You do have the right to say yes or no. Regardless of the answer, you are going to jail tonight, okay?
There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what